But, and I talk about this in the book too, with the general public as well as people in law enforcement, often there's this thing, confirmation bias. And it's true with the public and the press and the media as well as law enforcement, in that you assume, you shouldn't, but you tend to assume that the accused is guilty. That's an ongoing assumption in the media, in law enforcement, et cetera. So I just kind of took it like everybody else. Oh, they've identified the subject, Jewel. That's all I did. Well, anyway, I'm going to a meeting with Janet Reno, the Attorney General of the United States. And she and I are sitting in a car, and the French have provided a driver and a bodyguard for this. And we're making a series of visits to high-ranking French officials. And Janet Reno, out of the blue, turns to me and says, Tom, what do you think of this Jewel or Jules as the suspect in Atlanta? And I'll tell you, I was shocked. Here's the Attorney General of the United States asking a guy who has nothing to do with the case for his opinion, but we had spent days together and it wasn't her first visit there. And I said, I don't know, I am only reading summaries, and I'm sure the details she was getting was much closer, much more detailed than anything I got. And I said, he sounds good for it. I think that's what I said. And she turned, and her response shocked me as much as the question. She says, I'm not so sure. That's what she said to me in the car. Well, it was months later when we found out she was right to be suspicious. He wasn't the guy. And of course, as you referenced, Clint Eastwood made a movie about this.